blocking them, Vince, might be kind of might be a little bit more difficult. Just using N-central itself, I suppose the first thing you could look at, Vince, is find out what devices have it. So what I would do in that situation is use the underutilized application compliance. So you could come into application compliance settings, and you could find the products, the applications that you don't want to allow, for example. So we can put in here, Google Drive, and I could select this then, and I could actually move it to a disallowed application as such. So if I move to disallowed, it then obviously shows up in this list here. I'm going to actually remove it from this as such. So I'm going to move it back to allowed for now, but you could disallow that as such. So first of all, when you filter using application compliance, you then actually need to apply the application compliance service. So you could actually create an application compliance service template, or you could add it to an existing template. So if you want to add your laptop Windows, for example, you can then come in here and put in application compliance, add it as a service to your default template, go ahead and save that there as such. And then when you save and reapply this template, that will be pushed out to your devices. What that will allow you to do then is, if you come down here to your All Devices tab, you'll have the application compliance service applied to the machine under monitoring here. I think I was messing around with this the other day as well. You can see it's on my machine here as such. Mine is green at the moment to indicate that there's no disallowed applications. But if there were disallowed applications in here, I would see what's allowed, what's disallowed in here, for example, and that would flag as red. So that would be a way of reporting it. In terms of actually blocking it itself, what you could potentially do in that situation is, if you use our new integration with DNS Filter, and if you come down to your profile and content filters in here, we have within the actual filters itself app control. So if I edit my existing filter here, for example, I can come in here, and obviously when we go to our filter profiles, the first thing we have is the content page, which is what allows us to block based on category. But if I go into my app aware, you can see there's a whole host of different things here. So we mentioned Dropbox, for example. So I can come in here and see that Dropbox is something that I can block through this application control. So I would have that blocked now as part of this filter. Google Drive is the other one. So again, Google Drive is not showing up here. So you could do, obviously, Google, you can't block Google Drive itself. You can obviously block Dropbox. So you could block some applications through DNS Filter, obviously, which is an integrated feature you can add in to your N-central environment. You can also use application compliance to be alerted if these applications are on the environment, and those application compliance rules can be created on the customer level as well. So if it's only something that you want to block on a particular customer, you can obviously come in and move them to disallowed applications and apply the application compliance in there as well.